What's up? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into the real of reality TV. So, am I to get this right that Melody's friend, chanitafoster, is getting on people who have their thoughts about Martell Holt, Arion's baby wife Holt, and that people should pray for him? Is he even praying for himself? That's what I want to know. Because in terms of praying, he definitely has been doing some praying, but the praying has been the praying, not the praying, because if he was praying for himself, because I don't even believe at this point in time that he even knows how to pray and definitely knows how to get a prayer through. I don't know if any of y'all have ever heard that, sometimes you get to the point where God don't even hear your prayers. And there's a scripture in the Bible where it says, in the day of your calamity, I will laugh at you. You get to the point where you've done so much where it's like you just have to go through what you have to go through. And hopefully the experiences of what you will go through will help you to wake up and wise up so that you could change your ways. Because it's about you taking accountability for yourself, not just people praying for you to get right, because people can be praying for people all day long, but it takes that person to make a decision to change. It takes that person making a decision to change. So you could pray that somebody will wake up, but it's like, what type of prayers are people supposed to pray for him? I'm going to tell you something. I'm not wasting my prayers on somebody like that, who to this very day has all of this pent up vengeance and spite and envy and low-key hatred for the ex-wife that he manipulated into being in a relationship by love bombing her and then getting her in with all of these children. And because she is somebody that wants to succeed in all that she does, she tried to make the best out of a bad situation. I don't know how soon things started going downhill in her relationship with him, but I would suspect it was not very long after she tied the knot, because it wasn't like they were dating for years and then they got married. So I would suspect that it was not very long after the marriage that she started seeing the cracks, but some things she probably just tried to overlook, tried to make excuses for, tried to make things right, tried to even take accountability for things that she really didn't have to take accountability for. But because I know her type, because I am like that in a way, not in terms of like a romantic relationship, but I'm just saying when somebody else is having issues, you start to look within yourself and you start to wonder and check yourself, like, is it something that I did? Is it something that I said? And then you just start going down the list and it's like, yeah, you know what? I didn't do anything to deserve what is going on. So now I got to do something about it. I got to make a change. And that's when she finally decided to make a shift, albeit many years later and 4 children. But listen, she did it. And that's one of the reasons why I'm going back over those old episodes of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Like I said, I was going to do either earlier this year or last year when I said that I was going to do it. Because when I was watching the show, I was watching it, but in passing, not intently. And there is so much that I missed. So one of the main reasons why I'm going back to watch the show is the psychology of this psychopath is what I am looking at, really. And just to see it going back to then and where we are right now, he ain't never been right. So for chanitafoster to say that people need to pray for him and this and that and the other, it's like, girl, you go ahead and pray for him. But as far as I'm concerned, this is how I feel about him.
Girl, you ought to bash Mr.'s head open and think about heaven later.
Thanks for being here, liking, and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.